I'll be live. Or you can put on here, didn't understand.
Demons always want to text when brothers is doing something important.
Make sure. All right, we're good.
That's it.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
To
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushai,
Ba'ashem
Ba'ashem
Rachak
Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone,
That's
and
it.
peace and blessings to the elect. Hey, real quick, we're just gonna get into this. Just sit down real quick, as you can see in the title, giving just a quick testimony, all right, on the Lord listening to your conversations, man.
God.
Okay, the scriptures say where 2 or 3 are gathered, there I am in the midst thereof. Even if you are by yourself, your meditations, the Lord is there as well, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and here it is, a brother came over, all right, and we just been remaining, all right, in the spirit, okay, because that's really what's comforting us, all right, in the times we're in.
Mm-hmm.
You got your parents going crazy, everybody's sort of like turning against you kind of thing. And what did King David say? Psalms 27:10, when my father and my mother forsake me, then will the Lord take me up. Okay, so whilst we're going through this spiritual tribulation, the Lord is also what? Comforting us. Okay, and today he definitely attested to that testimony we're about to get into. All right, with the angels unawares, man. Okay, so you got it.
Yeah, that's the spirit, man, because like we always say, the Lord is really watching and listening to our conversations, man. You might not think so, but he really listens to our conversation, man. And there's many times where we'll be at camp and then brothers will say something and then boom, it just manifests. We're like, yo, that's the spirit. Yo, what?
Yeah.
So the Lord is always listening to our conversation. And today, I came home, I was at school, whatever. And, brothers weren't really planning to come home today. I was like, maybe later in the week or whatever. And then, spirit was like, get your shit and go home, So I packed my stuff real quick, hopped in the car and boom, got over here. I told the brother, yo, we out to the gym. So as we're walking, we just get in the spirit, we just comfort each other, what I'm saying, let each other know, like, wait, this is it, man. We're here. This is it. We got to go through it. And then as we're walking, we're talking about how, the Lord took away a lot of things from us, but in return, he built us up in the spirit. Okay. He gave us that comfort that, yeah, you don't need these people who in the flesh, you might think you need them, right? Family members, friends, or whatever it might be. But over time, you see like there's a drift, there's a separation, and it's showing their true colors of who they really are. That all these things that we're telling them about the scriptures, as hard and as deep as we believe this thing, they didn't believe that. They were just going along to get along, But for us, it was like, yo, this is a lifestyle. This is it. This is who we are. And over time, now the Lord is showing it and showing us that, oh, these people that you are living with, yeah, that prophecy has to come to be fulfilled.
Matthew 10.
Matthew 10. Sure. You know what I'm saying? He sent what? He sent a man at variance with his household, his mother coming against him, his daughters about to sell him out, his father, all that stuff. Okay, so we're a living testament of that prophecy.
That's right.
So as we're walking, we walk in together and we're talking about how, hey, man, the Lord took women away from us. He took our father, different things like that. And then 2 guys who are in a bodega somewhere just talking, minding their own business. We're minding our own business crossing the street. And the only thing you hear is,
describe them, because look at the way the dudes are dressed. Pants sagging, hoodie on and everything. So you thinking that's just some regular Jake.
That's it.
So we're not even paying attention. We're not even paying mind over there. We just talking with each other as we're walking.
Mm-hmm. And then, as we're walking, all you hear is, hey, man, there's a spiritual fight, man. It's a spiritual battle, man.
Spiritual war.
It's a spiritual war. You just don't see it, but it's a spiritual war. And as he was saying it, I'm like, what the fuck? We looked at each other and then we looked at him because as we're talking, we're having a spiritual conversation. And then random 2 people just in a bodega somewhere who don't know what we're talking about just said, yeah, hey, it's a spiritual fight, man. It's a spiritual war, man. You just don't see it, And then he kind of looked at us like in the corner of his eye. And I looked at him like, yo. And I'm like, what the, yo, nah. So we're like, yo, that's the spirit, man. What, I'm like, what are the chances? So my brother's like, yo, let's stand here. Let's listen to whatever he gonna continue saying. So we stood there. And then it was pretty much done. Like there's nothing being said. So we're like, all right, we heard we had to hear. And we just kept walking through the cold. We just kept walking to the gym. And I was like, yo, what are the chances, man? The Lord is literally listening to our conversation,
Because we were talking about that, how the Lord, brothers might have had women, you might have had those who you were close to, all right, but being that we're ready for, getting into that state of being about to be in that zone where you need to be fully locked into the spirit, having no being held back by anything. All right, you gotta make sure you're in that mindset of. That's why Yahushua wasn't dealing with women and all that, all those kind of things. So we're talking about that like, yeah, yo, things are really about to get crazy, but the Lord is gonna hold it down. And then boom, it's like out of nowhere, they do this talking, and then he just starts yelling. His voice gets loud, and it's spiritual warfare, man. It's in the spirit. That's why you don't see it, but it's really spiritual warfare that's going on, man. So that's what's happening. We like what spiritual warfare? Who in the world? Random dude, pants sagging, hoodie on.
Jake don't talk spiritual.
They do not talk like that. And we're literally saying how we were literally talking about how the Lord listens to our conversations before we left the house. I was like, yo, man, I'm trying to speak to angels. I'm trying to have the Lord send angels to comfort us. And then boom, that happens. And instantly we like, yo. So we stop acting like we're looking at some flowers around there trying to listen more. And then that's it. We like, oh, that's definitely the spirit, man. The Lord is listening and he's chiming in. So we go to the gym, we in there doing our thing. On our way back, we coming home. And literally, we were walking and continuing in spiritual, holy conversation. All right. Continuing in spiritual and holy conversation. And guess what? We talking about they were in the scriptures about how you had those two men who were talking with each other, and then Yahushua pulled up on them that they didn't know it was Yahushua because this was after he was crucified and he had risen. So he pulls up on them, and they unaware about it. And then eventually they realize it and they're like, oh, shoot. So I'm talking with the brother trying to reenact it like, yo, you imagine they probably like, oh, looking at each other. And the second I turn this way, you have some woman standing by the street with some dude. She's smoking. And like literally is like almost like the spirit jumped on her. And she just looks at us. She's like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, y'all keep doing it. Yep, that's right. And she's like acknowledging us.
Yeah, she was like, all right.
I'm like, all right,
what? And I looked at her, I was like, oh, all right. That's it,
That's it.
And then the brother hit me, he's like, yo, that's the angel literally saying, all right, yeah, you have to keep going. That conversation you're having, bro.
That's what we were saying, that the Lord will confirm what you're seeing as you're going and comfort you, Then we start talking about, hey, a beautiful thing. We see chariots, we look up, and then boom, we see them flashing.
A whole bunch of chariots,
and it's like, all right, so now it's getting spooky because
I had goosebumps. I'm like, all right, but we talked about it. Like at first, you say something, and then over time it'll manifest. Like the Lord will make it manifest 2-3 days later. But now the moment you say it, boom, it happens. It's like, yo, what the So brothers is really careful what we say now because we understand, like, yo, the Lord is he's listening, man, this whole time. Now and we were talking about it how a month ago or so, I was like, yo, I feel like the Lord is really getting closer to us even more and more, and now here it is, like, look at the shit that we're going through. But for some reason, it's like, it's comforting. We're not even shook, like, oh, bro, nah, bro. It's like, they're going crazy. And we're here like, okay. We told you this is going to happen. Why are you shook? And that's comforting, man. These scriptures, man, hey, man, look, the Lord is dealing, man.
That's why it's the comforter.
Oh, man. Let's get this real quick. There's a book of 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 11. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Right. So all these things shall be dissolved. We understand that everything happening now is only temporary. Okay. Our minds, like it tells you in Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart. We've departed spiritually from this place. Right. So we understand all this is temporary. The trials we're going to be put on, all the things we're going to go through. At the end of the day, the Lord is going to balance it out and guide you through it. So what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation? When you go into that, it talks about the way of life as well. Not just the words you speak, but how you conduct yourself. Okay, because you could get the other precept as well. 1 Peter, I think 1 Peter 1:15.
God, I have that. There's a book of 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 15. It says, but as he which hath called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation.
That's right. So as he which called us is holy, we're coming to serve him. We have to be holy in everything as well. That's why you're born again, okay, through the Holy Spirit. So now your mindset, you renew your mindset, all right, be not conformed to this world. And that's why the way people see things in this world, we don't see it the same way. That's why we're calm. Yahushua said we're not of this world. So the world will love its own. All right. Now, if your parents or your family are of this world, they're going to love their own because they want you to succeed in this world, not in the spirit, not in your house. Because you know what? Everybody believes in the Bible till what they want, it gets compromised.
That's it.
Then it's like, all right, time out. Let's put that after. Let's do this first. Because you know what? They're carnal before spiritual. We're spiritual before carnal. So there's going to be that clash, of, nah, I want you to finish your school and do this and that. Wait, I thought you believed in the Bible. Yeah, I do, so long as it doesn't come before your
That's
schoolwork. What?
That makes no sense. You can't serve what? You
Two
can't serve
masters.
two masters.
That's
Man.
right.
You know, and our parents and our you know, people who know us, you know, it's all about, oh, what are you guys doing? This is not good for you. Do you know what kind of problems you're gonna bring to this family? This and that and the third. Oh, you in the system, the feds is over. Once they get hold of you, oh, it's I'm like, yo, bro, look, because why they're so worried? Because they still have the mindset of this place gonna keep on going on and on and on. And they're about to suffer through. Like, oh my God, once they have you for the rest of your life, you can't get a job, you can't get a good school. It's like, yo, bro, don't you see what's going on? Do you really want to live in this shit? Like, this is going down. This place is done, it's finished.
Mm-hmm.
You see, where our minds is like we're already in the kingdom. Like our minds is off the kingdom and we're just watching, playing shit back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's comforting because we think about it like, yo, we're not even like living this. We're just watching this over. Like, yo, it's like, you know, and all these things are gonna be written off in the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
You know, so we think about that, like, how is the Lord going to show his hand? How is he going to boost our faith even more? How are we going to show the Lord that, yo, Father, this right here is what you told us to do, and this is what's happening, and we're going to do it to please you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then and in turn, like just like Abraham, we're talking about that. You know, Abraham showed his faith by doing what? About to sacrifice his only one son. The Lord was just testing him to see if he's going to go all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
it's true, son.
It's true, exactly. You see, and now guess what? Since the Lord saw, okay, you know what, this guy is real faithful. Boom, that's it. He got his blessings.
Mm-hmm.
See, so it's the same thing. The Lord will put you through tests just to see how far you're willing to go for
That's
me.
right.
And if you can do it, then I'll hook you up.
Mm-hmm.
You see, so we out here like, okay, you know what? Your house shot went through it. We're gonna go through the same thing, man,
Right.
because it's all part of it. It's all part of the movie. Don't be shook. Don't be mad. Don't be crazy. Just stay quiet and let the Lord deal. Just
right.
leave it to the Lord for him.
You see
to
how the
deal.
light got brighter?
It got brighter.
Right.
See, light bring you that shit. You know?
That's right. Hey, because you gotta get out the mindset of being a good little boy, and you know I'm you know that was a listen, man. There's a Clark Kent and there's a Superman.
Shit.
You're Superman by the Spirit. All right, Clark Kent is a cover. Don't make your cover become your reality.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, the time your face will be on the news. You will get mugshotted. All right, you will be handcuffed with people taking pictures all over. You know, people you went to school with, people you know, your family members. You know, now you become the worst of the worst, right? Damn, look at him. My only son, my only this. Look, that was supposed to be my boyfriend, my husband, whatever. Look at him. I know him. But guess what? All that is gonna flip. Because when we hit the lowest of the lowest, the Lord is gonna turn it right back around. The Lord said, you know what? You guys have done what you need to do. You know, you guys have proved that I took everything away from you. All right, your status, your reputation, your money, your house, everything, and you still stayed faithful, man, even if it was your life.
Spirit of Job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? Now I'm going to give you everything times. What did the Lord tell Peter? 100-fold, man.
Yep.
Okay. And that's why the elect are going to be so special. And they are so special because the same way Yahushua is special and what he did, nobody could do. In this time, what we're doing, the rest of the world couldn't do.
Yep.
So the reward the Lord is going to give us, they're not going to get the same thing. Though we'll all be in the kingdom, there will be rank.
That's it.
Okay? Because the everlasting shame and contempt, we're going to feel regret for coming against sincere, innocent men who are just trying to serve the Lord that you call yourself to believe in.
Mm-hmm.
But you dreaded them. You made their path even more difficult. All right?
Sure.
And it was to save your ass.
Mm-hmm. Gone. And that's why when the punishment comes down, we're not going to feel sorry for you. Because, look, we're doing our part to save our asses, man. You know, because we know as a nation, we done messed up big time. All right. And if this is the only thing you got to do for the Lord to have mercy on you, you're not going to do it. Mm-hmm. You don't deserve salvation. You don't deserve none of that because a lot of you people don't believe in any of this stuff. Like the brother said, you only believe it when it's appropriate and convenient for you, man. If it's not convenient, if it doesn't go according to your plans and makes you happy, then it shouldn't be a thing at all.
Mm-hmm.
We've literally heard people in our family literally open their mouth and say, if this is what the Bible says and this is what you guys are going to say is all about, then forget about it. I don't want to deal with that. You're denouncing the name of the Lord. You're denouncing the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're not going to do that. We're not in the spirit to denounce the Lord. So you can do whatever you want. At the end of the day, we're pleasing the Lord, and that's the end of it.
Hey, you do what you got to do. We'll do what we got to do.
That's it. End of story. All right, now going back to the angels, this is a book of Hebrews chapter 13, verse 2. It says, be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. Mm-hmm. Okay, so like the same thing, man. You might think of it because we looked at the outward appearance. All right, we're looking at it like this guy has his pants down. He looked like a Northern Tribe guy. You know, he got a thing on top of his head, like he got a hoodie, he got his pants down. They look like, you know, so-called thug niggas in a corner in a bodega or something. I'm like, yo, it's too cold for niggas to be out here anyway. And he's just like, hey man, it's a spiritual war, man. It's a spiritual war, man. Y'all just don't see it. You know, they just don't see it. You know, but it's a spiritual war.
Mm-hmm.
And we looked at
spiritual
like,
war is going on.
Yeah.
Man. It's in the spirit because you can't see. We like, what? That's some Ephesians 6 type joint.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's it. And I'm like, how? What are the chances? Like, yo, Jake is not spiritual. Jake don't go around talking about spiritual war, spiritual fight. How are you talking about? Especially at the same time we're talking about being in the spirit. That's what you say, and that was confirmation from the Lord that yes, that's it. It is a spiritual war. Keep on fighting. You're fighting a good fight of faith.
That's right.
Okay, and don't give up, man. Don't let the world. Anything that you're seeing that is to the world is shaky. To you, you're what? You're men of valor for a reason. Okay, you're men of what? Integrity, men of value, men of courage. Okay, and we represent the Lord here on earth. We're the mouthpieces of the Lord. We're not supposed to be afraid of anything. Especially in Ezekiel when he says what? He's gonna make their foreheads strong, hard against their foreheads. Okay, so we expected all this to happen, man. Okay, we were put on this earth for this moment and anything else after this. So we're not going to just give up now. Like, bro, we've been through mad shit. Like, you think the Lord's going to just leave us to hang? Nah, bro, we're going to keep delivering.
And then you had that woman at the end to confirm, all right, that, keep going, man. You know, so you got to think about it, man. Like, the spotlight is on you now. You know, the Lord is watching, the angels are watching. In the future, everybody's really watching, you know, and it's like, what are you going to do? Are you going to make it or break it? You know, is this going to make you? I did a video years ago. Is Jacob's trouble is going to either build your faith or kill your faith, man? Okay. And are you about to let the Lord down? All those cold winters you've been through, the hot summers, the allergic spring times that you've endured all that. And this last little part, you can't finish it, man. You drank the whole cup to the little last bit, and you going to just throw it all up, man. You know, you're going to be remembered for throwing it up, not for all that you drank, but that you couldn't finish the cup. Yeah, it's like when like the residue is at the bottom and you keep drinking and it's so bitter, you keep drinking and then you get to the end and you just shake it. And you're like, one last go. Fuck. And then you give up, you be like, I'm not drinking this. But the men of the Lord, the elect, they're going, bro, boom, knock it back, and then boom. Woo, it's done. You see, and that's it. Now you feel mad strong, like powerful. Oh my God, that shit kicked in right away. You know, you can have that bitter face. Oh man, that was bitter. Oh my God. But then the taste goes away, and then boom, like, all right, damn, that's it. You know, that's the same thing, man. You know, you gonna have to drink that bitter shit to be stronger. You see? Yeah, that's the ultimate part you want to get to. You know, where you can, like how Shai said, it's finished. Okay, guess what? We're in there. But we have to finish it, man. All right, we see the finish line, but there's a difference between seeing it and crossing it.
Gone. That's it.
That was it on Hebrews, right? We could get Ephesians 6.
Gone.
You know, because like the brother said, man, it is a spiritual warfare, man. And the Lord is listening to everything you say, the mindset you carry, all right, the things you say, how you conduct yourself, okay, how you use wisdom in different situations, because the Lord knows your heart. You know. God.
Hey, and you know, as the times go on, you know, younger brothers like us, and you know, even brothers who might still have, you know, ties with their families or whatnot, your parents, you know, this is not the time to, you know, go crazy and be like, well, you this, that. Nah, bro, just use wisdom, bro. Like Yahushua used wisdom. He didn't go around cursing his parents out because they were hindering him from teaching the word. Nah, he just said, look, don't you know I'm about my Father's business, and he went out and he did his thing, you know, because the Spirit was with him to do that. You know, at the end, Mary understood. You know, yeah, she's the mother. She didn't think of it like, oh, you're the savior. Nah, she didn't care about that. To her, it was like, he said, yo, lady, it's not even my time to be doing this. She was like, yo, come on, just turn it to water. Just turn the water to wine, please. Because she knew the power he had. You see? And she didn't care about none of that. Oh, your time? What time? Listen, go make that wine. You know, that's all she was thinking about. You got to think about moms like that, you know? But as men, you got to think spiritual. All right, you know what? She's playing her lot. She's doing what she was meant to do right now, which is to make this walk even harder. You know, because of the love that I have for her from the flesh. But at the end of the day, I have to do what's right so the Lord could save her ass. Because if I listen to her because I'm afraid, the Lord is going to be like, you and her, you're done. Yeah. You see? So let me know, man, look, bro, you do whatever. You feel that, whatever. I'm going to deal with the Lord going to deal with this. Let's handle this. And then after that, we're going to talk. That's right. All right. Yeah, you can respectfully decline. Like, you know what? Told you that. I hear it. I love you, but I'm about the Lord's business right now. And the story. You know, and whatever, you can hate me, you can do all that, but listen, man, I'd rather be hated and outcasted for the Lord's sake, man, than to be hated by the Lord. The spirit is stronger than the blood, than the flesh. Spirit is stronger than it all, because before you were even thought of, before you even created, we were with the Father, man. Because we were the Lord's willing, we were those first spirits, man. Okay? God, it's the book of Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Okay, be strong in the Lord, man. Meaning we'll go back to Joshua 1 and 9. Okay, be strong and of good courage, man.
That's right.
Continue, it says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Okay, and then continue, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Okay, so like the testimony, like the spiritual, the guy says the spiritual war is a spiritual warfare out here, man. And that's what we're living. That's literally, we're living out prophecy. Day by day, it's literally from here on out is all prophecy, man. And we've been talking about this. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. And we all do sit downs on it. But then when it starts hitting, you be like, oh shit, Lord is ready. Yo, look, yo, you know, you get excited. Those who are sincere, you get excited because you know what's to come after this. You know, you're not shook. But again, it says what? It's a spiritual warfare. So you might have people, angels and demons are going to be hopping on people. People you don't know are going to be treating you nice because the Lord is dealing with you. You're going to have people who are going to treat you like shit because the demons are dealing with them to fuck with you.
That's right.
To test your faith. Is he going to buck? Is he going to really break? Is he going to keep fighting? You know, these are all part of the trials, man. It's called a balance. And we have to accept that. All right, accept it.
So you gotta understand that it's not them; it's the demons that are on them.
That's it.
Okay, it's a test, man. It's a test. Everything that happens, since the Lord is in control, He's testing you. The same thing with Job, man. All right, the demon jumped on his wife to say, "Yo, curse the Most High and die, man," just to test him. And guess what? It says he did not sin with his lips.
Yep. It says, continue, it says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, in stand.
Yeah. So what is
to stand? So like it.
So what is the whole armor, man? Is there like a certain shop you drive there? Yo, let me get the breastplate of righteousness. Yeah. Damn, I don't got enough. Let me get that helmet of salvation too. Yeah, I'll be back next week for the shield of faith and all that. Nah. All right, it's all in here, man. It's spiritual. Okay, it's all in here. That's why the Lord said, "The words I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life," man. So you got to put it on through the scriptures, man. Now's the time to read the scriptures, really get comforted by them, man, because there's a spirit behind this book. All right, and that spirit, because it's our book, it will comfort us, man. All right, the spirit, man. You activate the spirit when you lock into it, when you read these words. All right, the Lord will send the angels down and they'll comfort you, because you ain't gonna get comfort anywhere else.
That's it.
Okay, the Lord speaks to us through the volume of the book, man. You know, that's the only comfort you're gonna get. Everybody else isn't gonna care to comfort you, man.
Nah, bro.
Okay, they're not here to justify you.
God continues, says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Okay, so we have faith in what? Everything that's to come, which is what? The promise. Okay, we have faith in what? The Lord delivering us from everything that we're about to go through. We have faith in the Lord giving his men spiritual power. Okay, so all these things we have faith in. We have faith in the kingdom, which comforts us big time. Okay, we have faith that the Lord sends angels to be literally around us every single day as we walk, whether we're sleeping, whether we're driving, whether we're talking to somebody, whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? So we're never alone, man. And we know that. We have faith in that. Okay, continuing, it says what? And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High.
That's right, the helmet of salvation. Okay, so the helmet being on your head, that means what? You had to have salvation on your mind, man. That's what's gonna keep your mental focused. Okay, because the helmet guards against any outside things that'll hurt your mind or hurt your head. So you got to have that salvation on your mind to guard and shield against any thoughts that'll waver you, man. Okay? Damn, now I'm thinking of the kingdom, man. I'm thinking of salvation, new bodies. I'm thinking of Yahushua delivering us, protecting us, all right? For everything we've done, man, the Lord's he's going to reward us. That keeps you in the right mindset. You know, it keeps you in the right zone, all right?
It says, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints.
That's right, man. So that is the kind of mindset you got to be in, man. The Lord is watching, man. The Lord is watching and he's listening. And he's going to, like it says in 2 Ezra, then shall they be known who am I chosen? You're going to know, man. Okay? The faith, the Lord is going to definitely let it be known. These are my men. Okay, and I'm dealing with them, man. So just keep the faith, man. We just wanted to give that quick testimony. I got one last precept. This is Job chapter 38, verse 3. Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand it of thee, and answer thou me. Okay, so that's the state of mind you gotta be in, man. To hell with all that childish stuff, and I used to do this, and no, it don't matter, man. You gotta be a man. You're literally living in a movie, man. Okay, so get that right, man. Like you were saying about, look, man, it's starting now. All right, they investigating us and all these different things. But guess what, man? Once they start coming after, brothers big time, okay, they start coming after brothers in GMS and all that, man. That's when they come in like a flood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we teach the same thing, and they come at us like a precedent as an investigation. But before they come after the apostles and brothers big time, they gonna make sure they got them legislation set. Because they're like, look, we're going against some tough dogs, man. So we gotta make sure that we have permission to be able to literally grab them up and throw them and shoot them and all these different things. That's why they gonna come in like a flood, And at that point, man, all bets are off, man. It's just like, it's just straight up raw spiritual warfare, man.
They starting with us. We normally teach at, we're just a small little group, but you think of the big camps, big brothers in different camps and stuff, we're scattered all over the freaking country, man. So for them to go around, investigate every camp, that's too much. So what they're gonna do is start with little, like, these guys are innocent. Nah, fuck that. Let's swarm them. And that's when the Lord's going to build brothers up with that spiritual power. And we're going to have to back up. You know what I'm saying? So real quick, there's a book of 1 Peter. All right. Chapter, hold on a second. Yeah. 1 Peter chapter 1. I'm going to start off at 13. It says, wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought onto you all the revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach. Okay. So that's what we're supposed to do, man. We're supposed to gird up our loins of our mind, okay? Our minds, our spirits, our hearts, okay? Like, you got to be all spiritual at this point. From here on out, no carnality, man. All spiritual, man. Pray, fast, pray that the Lord have mercy on us, all right? Pray that all these things that we're about to go through, he give us the spirit of courage, okay? The strength to go through it, just like Yahushua did, okay? Because it's not going to go down any other way. Okay, you have to sacrifice, man. You have to lose to gain.
That's right.
All right. So this is the type of time we're in, man. It says what? And what? Be sober and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought onto you at the revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach. So that grace is what? That salvation that we're going to gain when we see Yahushua come down and get his elect, man. Lord willing, we're all part of the elect. All right, because we've been laboring. Our labor is not what is not in vain, man.
That's right.
All right.
Oh, I got a last precept. We've been saying that. This is Hebrews chapter 10. All right, verse boy, this is beautiful. 35. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which hath great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise. See? So after you've done the will, then the reward comes. Paul called this what? A light affliction.
Sure.
And Paul got beat. He got killed. He went through all that persecution, man. But at the end of it all, he said it was a light affliction. It says, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. See, just a little while, man. We're at the door. Yahushua is on his way.
That's it.
All right. So that sign is spiritual that it said Yahushua is coming.
And these devils know. That's why they pushing for that. Oh,
anti-Semitic. Yep. It says, now the just shall live by faith. Okay. But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. See, this is the time when you got to, through your faith, just keep going, man. Don't hesitate. Don't fall back. No, keep going, man. All right.
Now it's not the time for what ifs.
Yeah.
Now it's not the time to doubt. Now it's not the time to, be sitting there and be like, damn, if I was to do this, then what happened? No, it's one thing. This is the end. This is it. That's it. End of story. Go through it and see what happens at the. Just go through it. Just go through it. Follow what the Lord has said. Just keep following, man. Damn, it's not that hard, bro. Leave it to the Lord and follow what he tells you to do.
God.
Yep.
It says, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, meaning destruction, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul.
That's it.
See? So we don't draw back onto perdition. No, we keep going, man. All right. When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
That's it.
All right. So that's the spirit we in. That's the mindset we in. The Lord is listening to everything you say and the mindset you're in. All right. And if you have that spirit of courage, he will give you the strength to go through it, man. All right. Because we're all fighting for that salvation, man. Okay. And it's about who wants it most. Okay. So, hey, if you want to keep living in this kind of lifestyle, man, you want to keep working 9 to 5s and all that, man, you stay in that mindset. But over here, we kingdom minded, man. We out of here. Okay. And our salvation is nearer than when we believe.
That's right. We simplify everything. When I think about, yo, what's going to happen with my school? What's going to happen with my job? What's going to happen with my friends, my family? When you do that, that's when the demons plague you and you start overthinking the shit. You got to learn how to think without overthinking. Okay. Be in the spirit at all times, man. If once you're in the spirit, okay, you simplify everything. All right, this is persecution. They're going to grab us. They're going to torture us or whatever. They might even kill us, whatever. But that's it. That's the end of it. We get into the kingdom, man. That's like, simplify it, man. Of course, there's steps. Okay, Jacob's trouble, the chip, all that stuff. These are all steps. World War III, all that. But guess what? If you can go through this phase, you wait to the next phase to get to the next challenge, and then you move on from there. So it's one challenge, one step at a time, man. You know, so just keep having faith, brothers and sisters. Have faith, man. This is it. We're at the end of this thing, man.
Oh, last one. You know, Second Ezra chapter 7, okay, verse 6. It says, there is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, straight and narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left deep water, and one only path between them both, between even the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? Okay, so you gotta go through it to get to it, man. that's a good title. You gotta go through it to get to it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. That's manifestation. Yes, manifestation, baby.
You know, Hebrews chapter 10, verse 23, last one. It says, "Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering." For he is faithful that promised. And that faithful is Yahweh Shai. Yeah. And guess what? He's on his way, man.
That's that sugar.
That's sugar.
That sugar. You know? No beats.
No sugar. Man. That's sweetness.
Yeah, sweetness, man. You know? So, hey, man, we hope brothers was edified with that, man. Just stay in the spirit, man. Look, that's why you see us, we laugh, you know. It keeps you lively, man. Don't get all stressed and, nah, man. Joke about it, laugh about it. Stay in the spirit, man. We lively stones. All right, it's set to happen. So be it, man. And those sincere brothers out there, the sincere sisters, the elect out there, we'll see you on the other side, Lord willing, man.
That's it, man.
Okay, so with that, we hope this was edifying unto the elect, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash. Until next time, Shalom.